Sometimes when I travel, I like to point out the different variations of tuk-tuks I see in other countries. The vehicle is basically a motorized rickshaw seen in tropical parts of the world, including many developing countries. While in the past, the tuk-tuk has become a fixture in Bangkok, today, the capital does not allow any new public tuk-tuk registrations. As of June 2020, there are 19,655 public tuk-tuks nationwide. 9,263 alone are in Bangkok. So how did this vehicle come to be? Before we can even talk about the origins of the tuk-tuk, however, we first have to talk about the history of rถสามล or the tricycle. The vehicle was believed to have been the brainchild of Leon Pongsophon in 1933. After gaining employment at an aviation company, he was relocated to Nakhon Ratchasima province. There, he spent his free time creating the tricycle. Rickshaws, or locally called rถเจ existed back then, but it relied on a human puller and wasn't very fast because the rickshaws could only move as fast as the puller could run. Leon took a year to finally invent his tricycle. Then, he registered the patent in Bangkok. The first recorded service saw Leon driving the tricycle himself, while the nobleman and statesman Hluang Pichiturakan was the passenger. The scene became the talk of the town because it was such a strange sight for people at the time. In the beginning, the driver paddled the vehicle like a bicycle. There was no roof to weather the elements. When the engine was developed, it was included in the tricycle, and a roof was added. Now, we have the tuk-tuk we know so well today. However, the person who developed the motorized tricycle was not Thai. In the beginning, it was imported from Japan. The first model to be brought to replace the man-powered tricycle in 1960 was a Midget DK. It was, however, forbidden to run in Bangkok because it was slow and would therefore congest traffic. Many adjustments were made, and many more models were imported until, before long, the tuk-tuk became a common sight in Thai streets. Even today, however, tuk-tuks are still considered slow and can often obstruct traffic. This caused the number to decline steadily. And as mentioned earlier, public tuk-tuks are no longer allowed to be registered in the capital. But hey, if you want to just own one for fun, you can. As of 2016, you can register a tuk-tuk for personal use. However, the vehicle must not be more than 2 meters wide, 4 meters long, and 2 meters high. The maximum speed also cannot exceed 45 kilometers an hour. How many people actually own a tuk-tuk, you may ask? Well, today, there are about 1,500 personal tuk-tuks, 826 of which are in Bangkok, while the other 674 are elsewhere. And that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for joining in. From Bangkok, I'm Teirra Kamolvattanavith reporting for Thisrupt.